Catawba Care presents Community Outreach through our exhibition booth. One method that Catawba Care uses to reach and teach the community about HIV and AIDS is our exhibition booth. This display booth comes together in an agency-wide concerted effort, utilizing the services of the prevention, education, and volunteer departments. Setting up our booth in churches and schools, at festivals and health fairs, and at many other types of events, we aim to keep the message of HIV prevention in the public's eye. At some locations with the proper facilities, we are able to even offer confidential HIV testing. Of course, we always supply information about Catawba Care's medical and social services for those infected by HIV. Our exhibition health fair booth is used to emphasize four main points: education, prevention, testing, and services. To educate the local populace, our display board is filled with various facts about HIV and the toll it takes in our community. We also offer a variety of pamphlets which discuss the facts of HIV and other STDs. To promote prevention, we always have a supply of our safer sex packets available. Each discreetly packaged kit contains several condoms, lubricant, and a small pamphlet with instructions on correct condom usage. At venues where a secluded room is available, we often have trained staff members on hand to administer HIV testing using the oral rapid test, with results available within a short 20 minutes. During the wait time, our knowledgeable staff discusses safer sex practices and risk behaviors to help our visitors learn the right way to avoid contracting HIV and other STDs. If a test does come back positive for HIV, our staff member is ready to discuss how Catawba Care and its medical practice, the Christopher Clinic, will be able to assist with proper treatment and help in reaching the needed social services. Of course, the display board and several pamphlets discuss all the wide array of services that are offered by Catawba Care, ranging from case management to emergency financial assistance, to housing or transportation assistance, to medical health and spiritual counseling, not to mention our in-house medical clinic staffed by a highly qualified infectious diseases doctor specializing in HIV, an on-call nurse practitioner, a helpful nursing staff for labs and shots, and even assistance in obtaining the proper medications. Our exhibition booth, manned by trained staff and dedicated volunteers, travels from health fairs to churches, from high schools to college campuses, from donor campaign events to volunteer recruitment venues. Let's take a look at some of the places Catawba Care has set up its exhibition booth just this summer. At several local festivals this summer, Piedmont Medical Center sponsored a large section of booths under their Healthy Hometown banner. Participants ranged through the spectrum of local social service organizations like the American Red Cross, Keystone Substance Abuse Services, and Piedmont Cancer Services. Catawba Care started off summer early with our exhibition booth set up in the Healthy Hometown section of the Fort Mill Strawberry Festival at the beginning of May. Catawba Care ended summer by setting up the exhibition booth in the Healthy Hometown section of the York Summerfest. We greatly appreciate our partner in Piedmont Medical Center, not only for the medical services that they provide to our clients, but also for the booth space, so that we can reach out with our HIV prevention and education message to as much of the community as possible. As a participating organization, Catawba Care has also had many opportunities to display our booth at events held by another of our sponsors, United Way of York County, South Carolina. Thankfully, churches across the area have become more receptive to the message we are trying to give to the public through the years. Although we wish our children would wait until an appropriate age, and that people would take more precautions, we all know that people are having sex. So our message about safer sex is important to get out to all ages and types of people. As churches are a focal point for many people in our community, our booth fits right in at these events these faith-based institutions hold concerning not only the well-being of people's souls, but also of their bodies. We were glad to be able to attend United Way's event, Project Connect, held in conjunction with the First Assembly of God Church in Rock Hill. Sometimes the outreach our volunteers do from our exhibition booth transcends speaking just about HIV and education. As a United Way related organization, we attended the Donor Appreciation Luncheon held at Duke Energy. Our representative there had a chance to not only explain the services offered by Catawba Care, but to also explain how serious the HIV/AIDS health crisis is in South Carolina. We were able to describe the need for education, prevention, and medical services for future clients, and were able to thank actual donors who have helped us already in providing our services to current clients. Since our office has been located just a few blocks from the college for many years, Catawba Care has had a wonderful relationship with Winthrop University. Along with our booth being on display at the annual World AIDS Day event sponsored by Catawba Care and Winthrop, we have also been on the campus several other times throughout the year. Because Catawba Care is a nonprofit health services clinic, it relies on volunteer help. Because Winthrop is a civic-minded university, they encourage their students to volunteer with organizations throughout the town. Obviously, Catawba Care and Winthrop students are a great match. Each year, Catawba Care sets up a booth at Winthrop's Helping Hand event, where students can see the various local organizations that need volunteer help. Each year, we have more students sign up, and each year we're very pleased with the students who do end up helping us by stamping newsletters, making up the safer sex packets that we hand out, or even working the health fairs manning the exhibition booth. It sure seems like everyone turns out for Winthrop's convocation activities, and Catawba Care was there too, with a chance to educate and influence over 6,500 college students, not to mention feeding them brownies and cookies. This was an excellent opportunity for us to pass out condoms, remind the kids to engage in safe sex practices, and let them know we're not far away if things go awry and they need to be tested. Closing out each year on December 1st, the world takes a moment to focus on HIV and the AIDS epidemic. Winthrop University sponsors a Catawba Care public performance event each year as we memorialize World AIDS Day. Last year's performance detailed the events of the epidemic over the last 3 decades, from how it began to where things stand now. Between the sections narrated by Catawba Care staff members detailing the events of the timeline, we had several performance pieces, including a soloist, a choral ensemble, a dance troupe, and a contemporary dance duo. Though our display isn't really all that much, just some free candy and a few trinkets to entice people over, for a few pamphlets of information and a safer sex pack of condoms, I know that it does a world of good. If we are able to teach and keep just one person from being infected with HIV, or if we are able to help one person find out that they're positive and are able to give them the help they need, then it's all been time and effort well spent by our staff and volunteers. So the next time you're at a local fair or event, look around to see if Catawba Care is there. And if we are, stop by the booth to say hey. Oh, and to make sure that you play safe and stay safe, pick up a Safer Sex packet for yourself. If your organization will be holding a fair or event and would be interested in having Catawba Care attend with our exhibition board and knowledgeable staff and volunteers, please call us at the number listed below and ask for the Prevention Department to find out more.